Good evening, everybody. I just wanted to jump on right quick and say I want to thank everybody for watching me on my new show, uh, Court Night Live. I just want to appreciate you for what tuning in and everything. It really means a lot to me, and I just want to say thank you. But check this out. I got to talk about this. Recently, I had an opportunity to see that Nia Long's, I'm going to call him husband, but they are engaged, recently was accused of having having consensual sex. Make sure I say that right. Consensual sex with an employee of the organization, which is something that you cannot do. And it was against their code of ethics. Here's my situation. I'm going to be upfront with y'all. Why is it that when a woman who is successful, has a man, busts her butt to get a degree, to get a craft, bring all the money home to make that man's life better, her life better, her children's life better, and you, the man, decide to cheat because you weren't here for me. You didn't understand me. Yeah, you fine, but you wasn't there for me when I needed you. Let me put you on game, men. When many women cheat, it ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm screwing Nia Long's man. I hit him. This Nia Long man. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's got to do with who you represent. See, here we go. Let's see who we got on here. Tammy. They want Tammy man, not because they want him. That's Tammy man. See, a woman trying to get what another woman got to say she hit that. She don't want him. But she's saying that and doing that because she want to say she knocked him off. And here you got everything. Living in a gated community, driving a beautiful car, got a beautiful young son, got a beautiful woman. And you going to take all of that and risk it because you want some sex, you want some to understand you. Understand your damn self. Understand you. Baby, let me tell you something. A woman ain't supposed to complete you. She's supposed to compliment you. And if you a king and you are here in them streets, you should not allow no woman to jeopardize what you built, not your kingdom. If she want to drop all her clothes and be butt naked with tears in your eyes, you know what you need to say? I can't do it. Because I can't risk losing my queen. I can't risk having to tell my son the reason I don't go to work every day is because your daddy couldn't control this. And as a result of that, I'm suspended. So that your people who work with you in the organization don't have no respect for you. Why? Because you don't have self-control. Baby, let me tell you something. It's some bad women out here. But sex is all about the head. When you get aroused, you got to think about your family. You got to think about what the hell you got to lose. Do I want to lose that gated community? Do I want to lose the respect of my children? Do I want to lose having two incomes? Do I want to lose that? And with tears in your eyes, you got to walk away. You got to say, hey, put your clothes back on. Lust has destroyed more men than anything else because it's the sin of the eye that starts in the mind. Get your head right. Know that when you go out here, man, and you put your pants on, you pray, say, Lord, protect my head. Protect me. Put the helmet of salvation on my head so that I ain't looking at these women, so I don't make no mistakes, Lord. Help me, Lord, because I know I'm weak. And maybe if you say that prayer and you realize that every woman is trying to get at you, ain't trying to get at you, they trying to get at the woman that you represent. And what amazes me, yeah, Nia Long fine, but the other woman, she understood him better. What? She listened to me. See, you be too busy, but you're not complaining about that when we live in a beautiful home. You're not complaining about that when you got that Benzoli out there. You're not complaining about that when your kids in private school. You ain't complaining about that then. But it becomes convenient to complain about it when you gonna get tootsie wootsy from the other side of town and you laying up with her and she ain't got nothing, and so that she making you feel good. Baby, sex ain't all that. And if it is, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Don't you let nothing compromise what you got at home. Not for no sex. She don't understand me. See a damn therapist. She don't cook right. Go get you a chef. Get your mind right. And stop blaming women who trying to do the best that they can to make sure that your home is right. To make sure that it's two incomes. To make sure y'all taking them trips. But she don't take care of me like Tootsie Woosie. Then take your butt over there with Tootsie Woosie. And now you're broke. And see how much pumpkin pie she gonna make for you now. Oh, you ain't with her no more. You ain't buying no more. I don't want you. See, I don't want you now. You ain't with her. Because, see, I wanted all the bells and whistles. See, that was my claim to fame. So now you just out here random. Oh, that's all right. I don't want no random. You done jeopardize being a coach, your integrity, the respect from your son, the respect from your woman that goes thousands of miles around this world to make y'all life better because you can't control yourself, because you out of control. If you gonna let this control you, you need to sit the hell down. You not equipped to be no coach. You ain't equipped to be no teacher. You ain't equipped to be no lawyer. You ain't equipped to be nothing if you gonna let something like this control you. Get your mind right. But stop blaming people. Then this way, I won't go counseling. Well, you weren't trying to go to counseling when you was up here bumping and grinding. Why you didn't want to go to counseling then? That wasn't fun then. Did you think about going to counseling? But no, now I got a problem. I can't help myself. Well, damn it, you need to go get some help. But you're going to wait till after you get busted to want to go get the help. You don't want to get the help while you was in the mix of it. Cheating and lying and sending emojis and sending them eggplants. That was fun and games then. But now y'all messed up. Now I'm go counseling because I got a problem. Your problem is between your ears. It's your head. You need to check yourself. But you done had it so good so long, you don't appreciate you taking it for granted and you throwing everything away for some pennies. For some pennies. Throwing away the respect of your woman. Throwing the respect of your teammates. Throwing away the respect of your son for some pennies. For a good time. And you say you're a king. You ain't a king. You're a joke. And any man out here doing that is a joke. And here a woman is busting her ass to make sure things is right. Yeah, she might not be able to make them pumpkin pie no more. Maybe she got a couple pounds on her. But every time there's something go wrong in that house, guess what? Y'all able to afford, and you know you couldn't do it without her. But you want to blame her. I'm sick of men doing that. And then when you go be with Tootsie Fruitsy and you ain't who that person is anymore, you ain't their man, guess what happened? The thrill is gone. Now you done wrecked everything for nothing. Y'all men need to get your mind right. And ladies, if you out here doing it, you need to get your mind right. Because ain't nobody got time to be with nobody who is sacrificing, busting their butt because You don't make me feel love no more. You just sitting up to find things. Well, try worrying about keeping them lights on when I leave you. Try worrying about putting that gas in that car. Try worrying about that. I'm gonna give you some real problems, baby. You got makeup problems. You making up stuff. You don't make me feel love no more. Cause when I come in, you don't greet me with a kiss. Cause I'm too damn tired. But it's time for men to grow up, be responsible, and stop sacrificing everything for some good sex. Because life is bigger than that. And I am sick of it. And ladies, you need to be checking these men. Oh, baby, that's what you want? Well, I'm going to let you have that, Bobo. No, we ain't got to get no divorce, but I'm going to give you a little break. I'm going to get you a little, you going to get you a little apartment. And you go on and you have all the sex you want. All the pumpkin pie. And when you come to your damn senses and you realize that all the glitter ain't gold, then we'll talk about it. But right now, no. You got to go for a minute. We're going to take a little break. And baby, let me tell you something. Honey, they're going to realize. But you need to give these men a break. You trying to run after the other woman. You leave my husband alone. Baby, let me tell you something. She only want him because that's your man. Let him. Pack his stuff. Let him get a place. Go ahead, man. Get out your system. I guarantee you this. When that style of living changed, and after he done had all of them twosome, threesome, fivesome, sixsomes, and then his friend say, well, man, I got to go home to my wife. Well, my son got a baseball game. You going to realize what's important. But if they want to have it, let them. And then when they come back to their senses, then they need to say, show me some change behavior. Send a naked woman in front of them and see if they run down the middle of the street screaming. Then they can come home. But until then, they need a little break. They need time out. But stop blaming people because you can't control your sexuality. And women, stop allowing and accepting it because it's not your fault. It's not your fault you want a better life for you and your children and your man. That's not your fault. That's not your fault that you working. It's not your fault. You're not less than a woman because you can't work 16 hours and make pumpkin pie. That's not your fault. It ain't your fault. Well, I used to be a 24, 36, and now look how big I am. So what? And look what you bringing to the table. You bringing table stuff that a man ought to be bringing, baby. That man ought to be thinking about you and saying, damn, I'm blessed and honored and favored to have a woman that I know when I throw that ball to her, she can grab it and keep moving with it, with all that weight on her. Stop accepting responsibility that you did not create. And that's all I had to say. Good evening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.